Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today we're talking about Micro Macro All In. So this is the third in this series. The next one's going to be yellow, and I think it's called Full House or something like that. I forgot the name of it now. All In. No, I can't remember what the next one's called. But the fact is, this is going to be a video, a how to set up, play and review video. But you've already seen my how to set up and play video before with the unboxing, teaser, trailer, preview, over video. No spoilers going on here, but I have played all 16 missions plus the bonus ones, and there's some extra stuff there as well. Highly enjoy this, 8.7 out of 10. Doesn't come with any kind of little markers, annoyingly, and sometimes you need like 60 of these. So I've got various like see-through things, got elastic bands I'm using for the first time, some leftover cubes from Grand Austria Hotel. Highly recommend getting something like that. They do talk about bottle caps, but I think bottle caps just cover things over and they don't let you zone in because there's no obviously point going on. So very fun cases. I don't want to spoil things, but the second case involving a sarcophagus is really good. There is definitely some bleak themes, and like I said, there are trigger warnings throughout. And just looking at a map, you might have some kids not liking some things. I know some kids have been scared, and I know that's the criticism perhaps of the first box, which I didn't notice, of course, but I wasn't playing as a kid. But ultimately, very much enjoy this series. I have put the maps together, so I've seen where this goes apart from the other two as well. And I really look forward to trying out that very final box, as well as a bonus box that goes together. This is going in my AmassGames playlist, the family weight playlist, because I still think there are some family elements going on here too. You can always like block things off if you need to. It's also going to go in the how to set up, play and review playlist because this is a review. It's also going to go in the Pegasus Spieler playlist. I think I've got one of those. And it's a cooperative game. It's a solo game, so it's going in those playlists too. I highly recommend it. It's perhaps my favorite solo game. Play it before breakfast every morning. Great to set it up. The only downside is sometimes the map can be a bit big, so just be aware of your space, especially with all four maps put together. So yes, we've got the first game, obviously, Crime City. We have got Full House the second one, we've got All In the third one, and of course now we've got that final game in this series. So lots to talk about and see how on earth that goes. I know the German version out is in SPIEL.digital, so you might even find this in the SPIEL.digital playlist. I don't know when the English one is out. I think it comes out early springtime, I think, at a guess, for the UK market, and obviously anywhere else in the world which speaks English or wanting of an English version of the copy. I've played the version on the back of the box. You might have even seen that. This is a great, the final case, in fact, is case 16. That's a really good case as well. As for actually completing the various solutions, I had to complete all of them in terms of managed to find everything, but sometimes there were some really good examples on how you can actually discover where something is. But sometimes you might find that when you're going somewhere, you're actually going to figure out that, okay, that's what they meant. And I use a magnifying glass more than I've ever done before, because sometimes you are looking in and saying, what is that thing? And sometimes it is hard to differentiate, but when you look at the answer, you go, okay, that is what it was, and they're being very subtle. Again, it's not just Johannes Sick who has been behind some of the designs in this one, and some of them who weren't by Johannes was actually really good. So generally speaking, I like the original design the best in terms of the various different solutions and designs that are going on in this game. You will see some familiar characters as well, which is great fun. I'm sure they're going to come back again in that final book. And this promo case as well is really good. You might recognise that from the first one as well. I think they're on the front cover of that one. So Micro Macro, all in, great artwork throughout. Only a couple of sketchy bits, but apart from that, lovely to look at. I'm wondering actually how many of all the different characters in this have been played, and whether or not there's any sort of literally bystanders or not. But Micro Macro, all in. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and of course check the comments better on YouTube. Information for the podcast, Instagram, over 4,000 posts at time of recording, 4,000 followers. Also head through to Facebook, join the discussion there. It's actually 3,000 posts on Instagram. Also X, formerly known as Twitter. Check out TikTok, there's stuff over there too. But for now, back to the table.